Welcome back everyone to Slay the Spire. We're on our second level, or I guess what it called Act 2? Is that kind of what it called it? So maybe these are levels and this is acts. Anyway, it's our second thing, whatever that is. We're still learning the terminology of this game. So I'm assuming things are going to get a little more difficult. We've got now Black Blood, 10 HP instead of 5. We still have Magic Flower, so these carry over, which is awesome. And we also have Calipers, which is also awesome. So gonna get going, and we'll see how hard this gets. I think, I don't know, I kind of want, is there anything in particular we want? It's actually all, has a lot of similarities between the different levels. It's kind of, do we want an early on question mark or store? We have some gold, but we might be able to get a little bit more before we get to a store, so maybe we'll start here. Still trying to learn the techniques here. Okay, so first thing is a Chosen. 96 health. It's going to be doing something strategic to start off, so maybe we can just buff, or just sort of beat it down. Let's start with armaments, get the block and upgrade everything else. I love Twin Strike. Let's do Twin Strike. Nice, and Strike. Cool. Okay. And the turn then. Okay, so we got debuffed with Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 dazed into your draw pile. So that sounds pretty bad. So something like this would be bad. Even though it is a powerful card, and we're gonna want to start playing it. But okay, it's just gonna do another negative effect on us. So we could buff a fair bit. I will go ahead and use the Inflame, even though it's gonna give us a dazed. Okay, so it's basically just unplayable. I don't know what ethereal means, but it's like a card that just fills up our hand with junk, basically. We don't have a way to make it vulnerable, so let's just attack. I mean, we could do offering, but there's no points, right? Well, we draw the cards, though. We'd lose 4 HP. Let's do it. We'll take... Basically, the downside is we're going to get 1 junk card in our deck. I think that's fine. Aw, man, we only got 1 strike out of it. It's fine. Alright, something else we got here. Weakened. Attacks deal 25% less damage. And he's now actually got this strength buff. He's gonna just do another negative effect on me. Weird. Okay, here's our first dazed. And we still have this Hex thing. Gain 11 block, we don't need that. Gain that. I guess we just go and hit. So we'll hit with this, and then we'll hit with Pummel. And then we'll end the turn. I see, so we're just gonna keep getting weakened, but it doesn't actually make us weaker, it just extends it for more turns, which is fine. He's not gonna be around 5 turns from now. Oh, but he is gonna hit us now for a lot. Interesting. Can we kill him first? He's got 32. This would do 12. That would be 18. I think we could do a lot to him here. And we don't have any defense anyway. So let's start with Bash, because I think the vulnerable will be really helpful. Let's go ahead and do Anger. And then I don't think this will be enough to kill him, but it'll be close. With the vulnerable, it might actually be enough. Nice. Excellent. And we healed 15, which was a surprising amount. Okay, so let's get some gold, and we'll add a card to our deck. Cleave, I like that, especially because it's upgraded. 10 damage to all enemies. Gaining 7 block and exhausting a random card in your hand. How is that even good compared to a regular block? Like, is that even a good card? Wouldn't I just want a regular block instead? And then Clothesline, deal 12 damage plus apply 2 weak. That's kind of cool, but I think Cleave is really strong, so I'm going to take Cleave. Okay, another fight. I haven't been paying much attention to the background art, actually. Just start looking a little more closely to it. Okay, so this thing, a Shelled Parasite. He's going to buff and attack. He's got plated armor. Gains 14 block at the end of its turn. Losing HP from an attack reduces plated armor by 1. I see. So he will just like keep buffing blocks, but every time we attack, it gets a little bit weaker about what the buff is next time. Okay. Well, I'm going to want to buff ourselves up with some block because he's going to attack. So I think for sure shrug it off. Then I'm going to want the vulnerable first if it'll actually hit him. Yeah, it did. Didn't do any damage. He's got 6 left, but it did knock this down by 1. No, it didn't. It only goes down if he loses HP. Oh man, this is going to be hard. So we have to get through it. I mean, this will do it, and it'll go down to 13. Yeah, it went down to 13, and he took 3 damage. Okay, he's going to be hard to whittle down. But we've got enough block to block the damage for the first attack, so that's good. Okay, he's going to attack again for 10. And then what's the buff he's been using? It said he intended to use a buff, but it wasn't clear what it was. Okay. So getting some more block again would be nice. He's still vulnerable though. Okay, so let's block for 8. And then we'll hit with strike. And then this should give us 2 ticks. Because he's got 4, so it'll actually hit him twice, so we should knock down 2 of the plated armor. So the ordering there mattered actually. Great. We do have these, by the way. This one will exhaust all status and curse cards from your hand. So those could be good for like when we were filling up our deck with those gnarly hex cards or whatever they were. And then poison potion. It'll cause him to lose HP at the start of each turn. So that actually could be really powerful for someone like him. But I think we got him under control. Getting some strength here would be really good. He's no longer vulnerable. Upgrading everything else would be nice, and we do want to take some... We do want to get some blocks. Let's do this. Upgrade everything else. I think we're going to end up using Offering, because this is a pretty good hand, and we could do a lot here. Let's take Inflame. Deal 11 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain... Deal 13. So let's do this one first, because that'll be enough to tick down by 1. Let's go ahead and use this to get the extra. We're taking 4 HP to hit for that. Okay, great. I think we could really pummel him down. A lot, actually. This is actually a really good... Can we have anything to make him vulnerable? We don't. Okay, so let's do pummel. This'll really knock off his plated armor by 4, which is huge. I'm going to use Seeing Red, actually. And then... We are going to take damage from him. We're going to take 7 right now if we don't defend. I kind of think it's worth it just to really knock down this armor, so... Let's just hit him again. It might have been a mistake, but he's much weaker now. Yeah, it was probably a mistake, actually. We probably didn't need to burn him down so badly, and we could have saved ourselves 6 or 7 HP, which would have been nice. Let's pop some angers on him here. He would hit for a lot if he was going to survive, but he won't. Okay, good. So we're healing. Oh, it's because we got the Burning Blood, which is 10, plus the Magic Flower, which is healing is 50% more effective. So now we heal like 15. We're kind of a tank, which is pretty cool. I guess that's probably the design of this initial character we picked anyway, is a little tanky. Gain 5 block and deal 5 damage. That's pretty good. Deal 9 damage and draw 1 card. And then Bloodletting, gain, it's upgraded, so it's free, gain 2, lose. Oh man, these are all good. I'm liking the ability to get more energy. I don't know if that's the right thing, but I'm liking it, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, no choice here as well. Ooh, 2 of these things. Another Chosen, and then a bird, spelled like the former senator from West Virginia. He's gonna hit us 1 damage 5 times. Flight. Reduce attack damage taken by 50%. Cancelled if dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn. Okay, well, we could in theory do that. I wouldn't mind burning him down if we could. This guy's going to do a negative effect on me. Let's gain 2 strength. Let's do Twin Strike on ya. And then I'm going to go ahead and use Offering. Strike. Not going to be able to kill him, but we are going to be able to do a lot of damage. Great. He's down to just 5, and he's like stunned too, so he doesn't even get to do anything. Alright, we got Hex again, this dazed crap. It's going to hit us for a lot. Okay, I'm going to get some hexes for some of the things we're going to do here, but let's use Shrug It Off. Let's buff up our armor here. Let's... I'd love to hit this guy and get some vulnerable on him. I am going to use Bloodletting, even though it means we take another one of these hex cards. I missed the chance to kill this thing, which I think is fine. And let's go ahead and get another block. So we'll take very little damage. But we filled our deck with these stunned cards, or whatever the hex thing was called, which I don't know, so that may have been I may have misplayed that turn. Okay, Armaments I think is fantastic, but I'm starting to fill up the deck with a lot of these dazed cards. This is huge, especially because he's vulnerable. He's gonna hit me for 10, which I don't love. So I will take the Armaments. Ugh, another one of these hexes. Let's Cleave, that's huge. Knock that guy out. And then let's pummel. Wonderful. Okay, he's pretty beat up. So I'm gonna take 5. Still in the range where this will heal me right back up full. Oh, look at all these dazed cards. So, I mean, we have the option of using one of these, elixirs. Let's try it. We've never used a potion. So, drink. Okay, so those are all out of the deck, which is nice. He's not actually going to hit me, so I don't need to defend, so we'll just hit him with the anger. Put that into the deck again. And we were about to cycle through the deck again, so we would have gotten all those hex cards, so it was a good time to at least drop them. 19's a lot to be hitting with, but he's got this strength, which is part of where that's coming from. We are vulnerable too, so we got to be really careful. We actually need to, in theory, that means we're going to take 28, which is insane. Oh, it's a shame too, because I'd love to bash him in. In fact, if I did that, I would do 18 from this, plus the 7 is 20. It's not enough to kill him. Okay. Let's block. Block. We're still going to take a lot of damage. Because the extra 50% is brutal. Look at this. So does it only go... You only take the vulnerable and the stuff that gets through? So it's not as bad. Still bad, but... Or would have been really bad if we hadn't blocked any of it. We don't have any way to make him vulnerable. We should have enough to kill him though, right? So 6, 12... No, 17. That's close. But we don't really have any other move than to just hit him with everything anyway. So... Let's hit him. I mean, I'll take the defend and get the dazed. These cards only last for this match. Oh, it looks like they burn themselves after. They don't actually go... Is that what ethereal means? They burn themselves rather than go into the draw pile? So, in fact, using the potion was completely useless if that's true. Let's kill this guy. Alright, we healed up pretty well. We got another elixir anyway. And it looks like you might actually be tapped out at 3, so... Okay. Flex, gain 2 strength at the end of your turn, lose 2 strength. Don't love that. Berserk, if your HP is at or below 50%, gain energy at the start of each turn. I mean, that's we're almost never, if not actually never so far at below 50%. And Shrug It Off. Shrug It Off seems like just like, especially when it's upgraded, just like an obviously better block card. So grab that. Okay, I want to get to the store. So let's go through here. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Pray to upgrade a card. Wonderful. Okay, so offering when it's upgraded goes to draw 5 cards. It's kind of cool. Twin Strike goes to from 5 to 7. I like that. Pummel goes up from 4 to 5. I like that. Flame goes up. I like that. This becomes free, which I think is actually really powerful. None of these others became free, right? I don't think so. Drop Kick, more damage, Bash, more damage and more vulnerable. I think these 2 upgrading are the most powerful so far. And then upgrading these like basic cards is decent. I think upgrading this is really powerful because if it's free, it's like instead of +1 energy, it's +2, so it's like twice as effective. And you have more options for when you could use it, so let's do that. All right, the shrine's energy flows into you, making you stronger. Okay, let's go to the store. Welcome. So the card removal service is interesting. I see. The cost of this service increases each time you use it. I don't feel like there's anything that's like a total dud in the deck yet. I don't have any sense of like what's balanced or imbalanced or anything like that, but it doesn't feel like there's anything in here that's bad. Do we have, yeah, we have multiple of the same, like multiple Shrug It Offs. So yeah, there's nothing in here where I'm like, oh man, it's a bummer I have that. So I don't really know yet how to think about using the card removal service. Okay, so what else could we get? Hemokinesis. Lose 3 HP and deal 14 damage. Okay. Anger's on sale. Deal 4 damage. Place a copy of this card into your discard pile. I do think this is a good card, especially if it's combined with like draw, because you could like fill up your deck with a lot of these and then draw more and more. Apply 1 week to all enemies and exhaust. True Grit. Gain 7 block, but exhaust a random card in your hand. I don't like the idea of exhausting random stuff. That just seems hard to think about. Combust. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 4 damage to all enemies. That's kind of cool. Especially in a world where we like heal a lot at the end, and it's just 1. And it just goes for the... I think with powers just go for the rest of the match. So I think that's really good. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 3 damage. Doesn't actually seem as strong as this one. And then Good Instincts blocking for free. Seems a little nice. Tori, whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. Interesting. But it's only if you're going to get 5 or less. Ice Cream, energy is now conserved between turns. Whoa. That could be really powerful. Pantograph, at the start of boss combats, heal 25 HP. It's just bosses, but still. Weak Potion, apply 3 weak. Energy Potion and Explosive Potion. Okay, so I definitely want this. Combust, I like this a lot. I like the Anger on sale for sure. I like the Good Instincts. I don't think this is like amazing. I don't think this is amazing. I don't think this is amazing. Okay. So that's what I'm going to roll with. Thank you, Mysterious Man with No Face. And with that, I feel like we could take on one of these elites. I can't remember if there's like a good reward for taking on an elite, in which case it's like missing out on just like upgrading something. In fact, if we go here, I almost like upgrade here, by boss fight, or regular fight, upgrade here, like 2 upgrades. That seems actually pretty useful. All right, let's upgrade. Especially one of the new ones, like Combust. That did not upgrade as much as I thought it would actually. Anger, Upgrading anger seems huge. Good instincts upgraded is quite good too. And then I think we decided that this would be nice upgraded. I'll upgrade anger. I just think because it stacks with all these different cards. Actually, this way would get us the elite. Anyway, so let's do that. Okay, so those are minions. I don't know what minions are. A minion abandoned combat without their leader. Got it. So if we take this guy down, we don't have to worry about these guys, but we have that chance. He's defensive. He's going to block and use a buff. He doesn't have block yet. He's strategic. This enemy intends to inflict a negative effect on you and attack for 4 damage. Okay. That's not too bad. And then this guy, he's angry. Whenever Mad Gremlin takes attack damage, it gains 1 strength. Got it. So attacking him is painful. These aren't that hard to kill, though. So the question is, do I try to burn this guy down or do I kill these off? I think I kill these off. And he's going to attack for 4. So that's 8. We can block here. Actually, we're going to have him. We're not even going to need all our energy. So I could try to burn one of these down. That's going to do 18 damage across these, which is pretty strong. It's not going to be enough to kill him, but it is enough to kill him. So let's just do that. And then I don't need to use this. Okay, blocked. And then we're not done yet. Whoa, he buffed them both with strength? Shit. Alright, let's start with Shrug It Off. 9 times 3. Holy crap. And then 7. Okay, so let's... I wonder if this guy gets, like, stronger because we're killing his friends. That would be bad, right? That would be really bad. So, yeah, we're going to get hit for 27 plus 7. 34. So we can use all the block we can get, and it still won't be enough. Which is a shame, because I do want to use this other stuff. But we have Seeing Red, so let's just do everything. So we'll start with... let's start with Cleave. That did give him the extra strength, which sucks. We'll use Defend. We'll use Seeing Red. Do another Defend, and then we'll do Combust. So we got up to 24 defense. Still gonna take a bunch. So we took 2 and 9. We took 11. This guy's gonna hit for 8. He is unknown, but not attacking. Interesting. Okay, nobody's vulnerable. Shrug It Off would be nice for the block. I think we should kill this guy. Even though it means I can't use Inflame or Dropkick. Yeah, so we kill him. Which meant I shouldn't have blocked, actually. Right? Because it got us the extra card we didn't use. I didn't use the block. The block's not going to carry over. Rally? No way. Alright, we got to burn this guy down. Clearly, he's going to block and use a buff. That guy's unknown. This one's going to attack for 4. Okay. Let's armaments. Let's anger. Because I know I'm going to use that. Let's strike. I'm hoping I get something that makes him weak. Or, sorry, vulnerable. So let's use this. It's really burned through a lot of health here. Okay, so let's use Inflame. Gain some strength. That's what I wanted. Let's use Anger. And then let's use Twin Strike and Pummel. Try to do a bunch of damage with that. Okay. Charging up. I don't like something being charged up. Okay, we got hit, but we blocked that. We're not done yet. Strength. So he buffed them, plus himself even more. We got to take this guy out. 12 times 3. Oh. Okay. We can use anger. We can use drop kick, but he's not vulnerable. We can strike. So anger. We have no way to block. We have no options to draw, so we're not going to use bloodletting. He's down to 52. Oh, this is going to hurt. We're going to take like 40 damage, 50 damage. We might not even make it. Crap, we might actually die, guys. Actually, yeah, we're in a really bad spot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I mean we can get 9, 13 block. This guy's just gonna kill us. I don't think we have enough damage to kill him. Don't even have enough to kill this guy. Guys, I think we died. My god. Gain block. Gain block. Gain block. Yeah, we're dead. Sheesh. Oh, I could have killed him with the AoE. I mean, and we would have made it one more round if I'd done that. Ah, I could have made it one more round. Because if we attacked him with everything we had, then the 4 AoE would have taken him out. All right, so we're dead. I have no idea what this means. Is this like the total game is over? Unlocks remaining 6. So we climbed 24 floors. We slayed 9 enemies. We killed some elites. We killed a boss. So this is like the run is over. We unlocked a new character. But what does defeat mean? Is that like it's it? That's it? It's over? We do another level next time? Yeah, it is. Wow. What a fascinating game. Okay, we made it in our first try a level and a half. So that's probably horrible. But it's intriguing. So I think next time we'll probably play with this guy, the Silent. A deadly huntress from the Foglands. Eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Ring of the Snake. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. But this guy's getting like towards leveled up. Okay, so this is like more of a rogue, and this is more of a tank. Okay, cool. Fascinating game. I'm really, really loving it. I'm definitely gonna like let's keep going. Let's try another run and let's see how it looks. Maybe now that we know the mechanics, we can make it through like 2 levels. I don't even know what's good. We'll have to do some research and figure out like how many is, you know, good. But I don't know. Good is at least better than what we did last time. So we'll start with that. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're loving it. If you want to see more and you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. And tune back in tomorrow and we'll do another one of these. Thanks for watching. See you next time.